Hello, and welcome to Something Extra, a show that was created for you to learn more about individuals with Down syndrome in your community. I am your host, Maria Sivertson. On today's show, I'll be talking to a representative from the Cleveland Browns and some of their employees, and I'll also be having a chat with one of my coworkers from DSANEO, Laurie Kowalski. Hello, I'm here with Karlie Sustersic. Hi, Karlie.
Hi, Maria. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you. So, can you tell us about your role at the Cleveland Browns?
Absolutely. So, I'm the coordinator of guest services for the Cleveland Browns. I oversee around 300 to 350 seasonal employees, and my ultimate role is managing that game day staff, but also taking care of all those fan issues.
Okay, and so a few years ago, you hired some of our individuals with Down syndrome. Let's talk about that program and
Absolutely.
how it came about. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it happened a handful of years ago, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a partnership, right? So we want
a program.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
program.
partnership. Okay.
Yeah. So this program came about, a handful of years ago, but we really wanted it to be a natural process of our recruiting for team members. We want our team to really reflect our fan base and our community. So not only are we reaching out to DSANEO, but other organizations throughout Northeast Ohio collectively to recruit these team members.
Okay, and how many individuals with Down syndrome do you have working for you right now?
We have approximately 5 team members with Down syndrome working for us, but we focus on, as guest services, the suites, the clubs, the premium areas, and we're overall helping the fans and making the best experience possible.
So what do these individuals with Down syndrome, what are their roles there?
Absolutely. So these roles vary throughout our entire department, throughout the facility. So because we're in the suites, we're checking tickets, or if we're in the clubs, we're welcoming the fans into the club, or as an usher, they're overseeing an entire section. And then we also have our premium clubs, which they're scanning tickets and making sure they have the proper wristband to get into that club for access. So their overall goal is to answer questions, help those fans out, and really welcome them into First Energy Stadium.
So they're front and center. They have a lot of interaction with the fans, the guests, things like that.
Absolutely. And for instance, Alex, right? Alex works in the City Club. He's a club greeter. And when those fans come in, he's the first person they see when they come into the stadium. And if you don't know Alex, he is the happiest person. He's high-fiving people, and a couple years ago we had these roster posters, right, that we would give out every single game. Well, Alex's role was to make sure every single person in that club had one of those roster posters. Give them a high five and say, "Go Browns." And that's what he did, and he did it to perfection.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah, he did an incredible job. So, this year, because of COVID, we weren't able to have those roster posters, but we still put him as that host position per se, welcoming every single fan into that club.
That's awesome. And how has employing individuals with Down syndrome, how has it impacted your organization and also the other staff members that they work with?
Yeah, so it's impacted the entire organization, but more specifically our guest services team. When they're added to our team, during that new hire training, I always emphasize that we have 10 games, right? That's 10 tries to really make an impact with our fans and make an impact with our team. So they're the ones that are coming in with the huge expectation that they're ready to have a good day with that winning attitude. They're cheering, high-fiving these fans, and they bring that team morale up that notch that we really need them to be on game day.
And what about the guests?
Yeah.
How do they react to them?
Absolutely. So because we're in those suites, the clubs and premium spaces, those are season ticket holders. So they're coming in every single game day knowing who they are. So Alex, Megan, and Jacob, they develop these relationships with all of these season ticket holders, and they expect to see them every single game. They're the ones coming in, seeing them, and developing these memories together. Not only the fans can take home, but all of the self-advocates can take home too for years to come.
That's so nice, and it's so important. So you did tell us a little bit about Alex and his role there. How about Megan? What does she do there?
Yeah, Megan. So she works in the Lake Club, but her role is a little bit different than Alex's. She handles the ticket scanning at one of our door positions. She makes sure that fan has the right ticket, scans that ticket, and makes sure that they come and go using the proper credentials. So she wristbands them, and of course, she enforces a lot of our policies as well.
Yeah. And what about Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob, so he is in the City Club, and he's with Alex, but what's unique about his position is that he's an usher. So he oversees a section. He's been there since he started with the team. So the people who are within his section, they're there game after game, year after year. So they know Jacob to a T.
And they form the relationship with them.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And do you have any advice for other organizations who are considering hiring individuals with Down syndrome?
I absolutely do. And my advice to those organizations is to just do it, right?
Yes.
You and your organization is going to be rewarded immensely, right? They're the most hardworking, cheerful, loyal individuals to have on your team. So just do it. And because it's a natural process for us in recruiting, it should be a natural process everywhere.
I agree. We need more organizations like yours out there to give these individuals opportunities. Like, for instance, Todd, he's another one of your employees. What does he do at the Browns?
Yeah, Todd works in one of our premium clubs. Specifically, he works in the cardiac club. So these premium club members, they get, the all-inclusive food and beverage package. So he's making sure that these people have the proper ticket to get in that club. And like all of our other self-advocates, he's establishing these relationships with members game after game. Okay.
And is there anything else you would like to tell us about your team?
Definitely. So not only are we recruiting more team members, most importantly, recruiting self-advocates, we are also hiring for our special events team. So this is something Megan's a part of. She works year-round and helping out with, weddings, corporate events, and all of those other events that are hosted at the stadium. So she's able to not only work game days, but really work at the facility as a whole. So because of that, if this is something that self-advocates are interested in, I really encourage them to apply on our website, clevelandbrowns.com, and fill out an application. And one thing that I want to, stress is that we are really flexible as an organization. So if any self-advocates need a guardian or a job coach, we really make that accommodation. Whatever's needed, we're going to make sure something can be worked out. So I truly hope some more self-advocates apply, and I'm looking forward to adding more team members and expanding this program in partnership for years to come.
I'll keep that in mind for my daughter.
Absolutely.
She'll be looking for a job soon.
Great.
Well, thank you so much for sharing this information with us, Karlie. And I really appreciate what your organization is doing for our individuals with Down syndrome. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
We'll be right back with Laurie Kowalski from DSANEO.
Alex and Jacob were uplifting. They're so fun, they're so engaging.
The guys bring enthusiasm, love for the city, love for what we do and what we're about, serving our fans and being part of the Cleveland Browns.
Our guests loved them. We had season ticket members who would specifically go out of the way to find Jacob and Alex to say hi each game.
When Alex was in the club seating area and greeting people as they entered in, you could just see people. Sorry. They get really excited to see him. He just brings a joy to people.
We had no different expectations for Alex and Jacob. I still looked at their resume, made sure they had some customer service experience. They still came in for an interview, and they still went through the exact same training as all of our other team members. And then throughout the season, they still had the same expectations of providing the best customer service to our fans.
They fit in so easily. They were good at their jobs. They just wanted to please and do the best job for the fans.
A lot of our supervisors would come to me and request to steal them to be on their team. They were definitely very popular among our game day staff. They were great.
I learn from them, and it's fun to be around them, and I get inspired by them, and I think our fans and our game day staff get inspired. When we find good people who are enthusiastic, want to be with us, that's what we want. That's what we're looking for.
If any company out there is considering hiring an individual with Down syndrome, you will be more than pleasantly surprised.
Get ready for a very positive experience. It's rewarding. You will have gained an efficient employee, one who's always professional, very supportive of other team members.
It's advantageous. You're going to get committed employees.
They hardly ever take sick days or vacation days, hardly ever call in when they don't feel like coming in. They're very loyal employees.
You have no idea how much of a difference you're making by giving someone a job. It gives them so much purpose, so much excitement, and gives them really a community of people to work with and give them a chance to be with their peers. Even if you can just give someone a couple hours, it really goes a long way to them.
Please definitely give them a chance, because I think they would surprise you and really be a really awesome employee.
Someone you've never considered might be the exact kind of employee you've been looking for. Connect with the Upside of Downs to learn how we can help you get down to business.
Welcome back. I'm here with one of my coworkers from DSANEO, Laurie Kowalski. Hello, Laurie.
Hi, Maria.
Would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers?
Sure. My name is Laurie Kowalski, and I am the Director of Family Support and Adult Engagement for DSANEO.
And how long have you been at DSANEO?
So I've been an employee for 12 years, but I have been a parent of the organization for 24 years.
And
now.
that's how you got involved with
Yes.
DSANEO?
Yes. We moved back to Cleveland when Alex was 1 year old, and I got involved right away with the organization.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about your role there at DSANEO.
So I started out as the new parent and new and expectant parent coordinator, and I worked with all the new parents to welcome them to our group and help them along their journey. And about 2 years ago, after going through transition from high school to adult life with my son Alex, I thought that it would be very helpful to other parents to share my experiences. So I took on a new role as Director of Family Support and Adult Engagement.
Okay, and so in this new role, how do you support individuals with Down syndrome during the transition age, right, 14 to 22?
Yes. So I am a member of what we call Transition Boosters, which is a group of several different organizations that serve all disabilities in the greater Northeast Ohio, greater Cleveland area. They range from autism, cerebral palsy, all disabilities, and we work together to put on parent seminars.
I've been to a few.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yes.
Good. So they're very helpful because transitioning from high school to the adult world is a very different world than school age issues. So we talk about different things like guardianship, Medicaid, Medicaid waivers, Social Security, all the things that a parent needs to learn when they're on that next stage of their journey.
Yes, and I'm going through that right now because Eve will be graduating from high school. So tell me and tell the viewers what happens when they graduate from high school.
So when they graduate from high school, they can go on different paths just like any other person. They can go on to college, they can do more vocational training, or they can get a job in the community.
Okay, and we have programs at DSANEO that help them with this transition and help them through the process. Can you tell us a little bit about some of these specific programs that we have?
Sure. So we have a living and learning class that meets weekly on Zoom, and they talk about lots of different independent living skills, employability, life skills as well, safety skills, food safety, anywhere from like virtual trips to the grocery store, how to buy food at the grocery store, how to select appropriate, healthy foods. Anything that you can imagine that applies to being independent, they cover in that class.
So they learn how to go shopping and hopefully live on their own. That's what the programs are for. So my daughter Eva is going through this now. She would just buy mac and cheese if she went to the grocery store. That's all she would buy. Mac and cheese. So okay, and are there any new programs coming up at DSANEO?
So we also have, the new program that I've been working on is earlier this year I became a Charting the Life course ambassador. And Charting the Life course is a program that helps individuals with disabilities and their families. It's a framework and tools that can help them work towards their good life, is what we call it. And everybody deserves a good life.
Yes.
And these tools can help families just plan and map out things for the best life possible for their son or daughter.
And what are some other ways that you can assist individuals with Down syndrome, like with employment?
So I also am the DSANEO representative on 2 employment collaboratives, the Summit County Employment Collaborative and the Cuyahoga County Employment Collaborative. And what they do is they get job leads throughout the communities. They work with individual businesses, corporations who want to hire our individuals with disabilities, and then I put out those job leads to our families, and then they will contact me if they're interested, and then we make the connection and hopefully they'll get the job. We've been able to place several people through that.
And there is a benefit in hiring individuals with Down syndrome. What is that?
Definitely. Well, I think they're probably the most loyal employees you'll ever have. They don't call in sick when they just don't feel like coming to work.
We don't do that.
No, we don't ever do that. I really think that they boost staff morale of the whole staff. I mean, everybody is so excited when my son comes to work, and it just makes everybody feel so much better about working there.
And same at DSANEO, we have Carrie, a self-advocate that works with us. She's the light of our office.
Yes, she absolutely is.
Okay, and what other things do you do to support individuals with Down syndrome once they're in that transition age?
Right, so we have a program called Steps to Independence, which is a weekend program on a college campus at Cleveland State University. We work with the occupational therapy students. They're learning to become occupational therapists, so they develop a curriculum. And it's very much like the living and learning classes. They're all independent living skills, anywhere from doing your laundry to choosing healthy foods, how to set a table. And they stay overnight, 2 nights on Cleveland State's campus. And learn.
Fun.
It is very fun. It is very fun. Unfortunately, last year, due to COVID, we were not able to stay overnight. We did a 1-day retreat, but we are really hoping that this year we will be able to get back into the dorms and do the college experience again.
And it's so nice to have the support there of the OT department at Cleveland State.
Yes, they're amazing.
What other ways can the community do to support your programs?
So we're always looking for volunteers. We could always use volunteers to help out with any of our programs. We also would love more businesses. If someone owns a business and they are looking to hire employees, connect with us and we'll try to find you some people. Or if you know, have a friend or a neighbor that has a business, we would love to connect with you and try to help you fill vacant slots.
And is there anything else that you would like to tell us about the programming at DSANEO?
Sure, we also have a cooking class once a week that your daughter teaches, and everybody's doing it from home, so you can stay in the comfort of your own home. It is a lot of fun. They create healthy, simple meals that they can do at home. They're working in their own kitchen, so they're familiar with everything there. It's a great learning experience. We also do a lot of social programming. We're doing bingo, and we have a dance party every Friday afternoon, which kicks off my weekend in a very happy way, for sure.
Yes, they love to dance.
Yes.
Eve loves dancing. She also really enjoys the cooking class.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Laurie, for being here with me today. And we will be right back with some employees from the Cleveland Browns. Hi, and welcome back to the show. I am here with some employees from the Cleveland Browns. Hi, everyone. How are you?
Good.
Good? Good. So what I want you to do is first introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Megan Drops, and my age is 33.
My name is Jacob Karlie, 29.
And my name is Alex Kowalski. I'll be 25.
So all of you have worked for the Cleveland Browns for about 5 years now, right? How did it feel when you heard that you got the job at the Browns, Megan?
I was happy, proud, and excited.
What about you, Jacob?
I did what's my guy did? I can't remember it.
You were happy?
Yeah,
How did you feel when you got the job?
Yeah.
You were happy? What about you, Alex?
I'm very excited. I'm happy. This is so good to hear that.
I know, it is so exciting to get a job. Can you tell us about your job duties there?
My job is to greet people in and give the respect to the people who come in to the nightclub and out. We stop the people stop drinking beer before they leave the stadium.
Oh, they have to stop drinking?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Jacob? What are you there?
we usually open the doors to people, actually. I clean the chairs.
Okay, and Alex?
I said this. I'm not drinking into the people. I said no. It's just good up to do.
So you guys get to meet a lot of people while you're at work? Yes, fun. Have you met any of the Cleveland Browns players as well? Yes? No, you haven't met any of the Browns players?
Yeah.
No? Yes? Okay. So what is your favorite part of your job? We'll start with you, Alex. What do you love about your job there?
My job is, Lacorns Steakhouse.
What is your favorite part of your job at the Cleveland Browns?
Oh, Browns. I'm a great to people.
You love meeting new people, greeting them?
Yes, I do.
What do you love about your job at the Cleveland Browns, Jacob?
I love everyone's people people actually get it wrong.
And what about you, Megan?
My favorite part at the Browns is to help people really get to the seats.
Okay. And do you guys work anywhere else besides at the Cleveland Browns?
Yeah.
Yes?
I don't.
You don't work anywhere else? What about you, Jacob? Do you work somewhere else?
red, white, and blue. In
Red,
Manor.
white, and blue in Menor. What do you do there?
What's the dishes?
Wash the dishes. What else? Anything else?
Pastor Philippus.
Okay. And Alex, where else do you work?
I work at Lacorn's Steakhouse, and I mean several everywhere.
And besides working, what else do you guys like to do? What other activities are you involved in? Jacob?
I think I remember actually, like sometimes clean up one day.
Are you in Special Olympics?
Yeah.
And what do you do for Special Olympics?
Powerlifting.
Powerlifting?
Yeah.
Wow. How much can you lift, do you know?
Maybe something like 305, 210.
210. What about you, Alex?
Not really. It just hurry out my parents. Yeah.
Are you involved in any sports or anything?
My sports is a power sports.
And what do you play?
Soccer and basketball.
And what about you, Megan? What do you do?
I do, I'm the secretary of Action Club, and I do my second accent. I do swimming, tap, U5 golf, bobsleigh, figure skiing, and I'm in the ballet. I gotta go off the Nutcracker.
Oh, that's nice. I just saw the Nutcracker. So you guys are so busy. You're working, you've got activities, you got a lot going on. Yes? Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the Browns. We were just talking before the show about your favorite player. Who's your favorite player?
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker.
Baker Mayfield is the same. About both.
You all love Baker Mayfield?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So is there anything else that you want to tell me? Any funny stories at work that you told me about before the show?
Nope.
Megan?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, Alex.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cow.
Cow who?
Moo.
Yeah.
What about you, Jacob? You have anything else?
Maybe something like, I don't know if I can remember actually.
So I was talking to Karlie earlier, and she was telling me how everybody loves working with all of you. Have you made many friends there at the job at the Cleveland Browns?
I met 5 new people.
You met 5 new friends?
Yeah.
Yeah? You guys, have you met some new friends?
I think it might, yeah.
Yes? Alex?
Yeah, this is too many people.
There's a lot of people there, huh?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, all the fans and everything there.
Yeah.
Reading. It's exciting to be there, watching the game.
Yeah.
Do you get a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
take
Yeah,
3
me too.
minutes break.
3-minute breaks?
No, 3.
3 breaks? What do you do on your break usually?
Oh, we relax and we come back to work.
What do you guys do on your break? You watch the game during the break?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah? What about you, Alex?
Relaxing, and they have work too. Not corn sick house. Not corn sick house.
I don't know.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Just it.
I am so glad that you guys were able to be on the show today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Something Extra. We hope you have a great holiday season, and we'll see you next month.